Hello, everybody! Welcome to XCOM Enemy Within. I think I need to turn the game down. Yes, hello. So the time span for this game, as you may have gathered from the stream title, is, I believe it's early 2015 is when it starts. There is an in-game, date. Hello, Loon! It has been a long time since this game has been on Palinauts. I need to turn it down a little more, actually. Yeah, so I did an LP of this game like 11 years ago now, which is insane. No, it was Salamander Plays. It predated Palinauts. It was just me. I hadn't even met Leo yet. It was still a couple of months before that. Oh boy. What was really wild about it, though, was the schedule at which I put out episodes for that. I put out one episode every day for like a month and a half. Wild. I will never be able to do that again. I did not record in bulk because I wanted, live feedback. And did the music just stop? And, soldier customizations from people, etc. No, I legit recorded one every day. To be fair, I didn't do any editing, really. I'm pretty sure I was still using Windows Movie Maker at the time. Let's see, there was also some streams around that time as well, I think. But, mostly it was the LP. Oh, anyway, I'm going to jump in with single player. I'm actually, real quick, I'm going to do the tutorial mission first, and then I'm going to exit out and do a new game without it. The reason for this is the tutorial mission does have a bit of story intro to it, but it also forces some early game decisions that I don't necessarily want to make. Those who play with the devil's toys will be brought by degrees to wield his sword. Buckminster Fuller. If you're playing without the expansion, the quote there instead is, I believe it's, there are two possibilities. Either we are alone in the universe or we are not. Both are equally as terrifying. I love all these random guys who clearly have the same exact faces as the XCOM soldiers you can through. What I want to know is why there were so many guys just milling around in the middle of the street during the middle of the night. Hello, Commander.
Hello, Commander. In light of the recent extraterrestrial incursion, this Council of Nations has convened to approve the activation of the XCOM project. You have been chosen to lead this initiative, to oversee our first and last line of defense. Your efforts will have considerable influence on this planet's future. We urge you to keep that in mind as you proceed. Good luck, Commander.
There is a game over ending, but it's just...
That was the last transmission, sir.
Patch me through to Voodoo 3-1.
You were being deployed to Germany. At 1900 hours Zulu, several unidentified objects fell to Earth. After ruling out the possibility of a downed satellite, we now believe these objects to be extraterrestrial in nature. Shortly after impact, German officials received reports of mass hysteria and freak weather around one of the impact zones. Then things went dark. At 2100 hours, a chopper carrying a German military recon team went down in the area after they reported being fired upon. As you know, Germany is a member of the Council, and they have requested our assistance. Our mission is to assess the situation on the ground, ascertain the current status of the German recon team, and investigate the extraterrestrial objects. Central out.
Now, you either win or you lose. There's no elaboration on the fate of various nations. The aliens, you either get rid of all the aliens, or the aliens win. Simple as.
Central, this is Big Sky. Looks like we found the crash site.
Roger, Voodoo 3-1. Any sign of activity?
Negative. Nothing's moving down there.
Okay. Set her down nearby.
Shoutouts to XCOM having only one plane, so we're limited to only having one squad.
Central, you getting all this?
Copy that, Delta Squad. First things first, let's get you out of the open and into cover. Whatever did this could still be out there. Delta 1, take point. Take cover behind that debris directly in front of you. Good. Now advance to the vehicle nearby. Delta 2, your turn. Move up to the debris. That thing isn't going to offer you much cover, but it's better than nothing. There's full cover straight ahead. Advance to that position. Delta 3, move to that vehicle dead ahead.
Central, I have movement. 30 meters north of my position. Police vehicle.
Roger. Proceed to the next vehicle for a better vantage point. Delta 4, go check it out. It's a long way from your position, and there's no available cover between here and there, so you better double time it.
I mean, it's the red car, but okay.
Holy hell.
What do you see, Delta 4? Report.
Looks like one of the recon teams, sir. It looks like something...
Is that your man, Delta 4?
Negative, sir. That's someone else.
Dr. Valen, what's he saying?
He is saying, help me. That radio transmission is coming from somewhere north of the squad's current position. Based on its strength, probably from inside a structure.
Thank you, Doctor. Delta, advance and infiltrate that building. And remember, stay in cover.
Up we go. As you can tell, this tutorial is extremely hand-holdy. You basically have to move to very specific locations and take very specific actions.
Central, I got a lot of blood here.
Roger. See where it's coming from.
Central, I think I just found another one of the recon.
This game may contain blood and gore.
But this doesn't make sense. Looks like he's been dead for a week.
Even more perplexing is the cause of death. It appears that he was eviscerated when something burst out of him from the inside.
Sir, I have visual on the object. Permission to approach.
It's the only cover between you and that building. Permission granted. Talk to me, soldier. What is it?
I got no idea what this thing is, but I can confirm that it's no satellite.
Roger. All right, Delta Squad. You're almost to the building. Keep moving. Okay, people. Now let's get inside. Delta 1, there's a window in front of you. Let's take a look.
In position. Looks clear.
Copy that. Get in there and get to cover. Delta 2, that door's in our way. Take it down.
Solid copy.
Kapow.
Central, we have eyes on the target. He's armed.
Copy, Delta 3. Okay, everyone. Get into position nearby, but do not approach. Doctor, see if you can communicate with him. Tell him to drop his weapon.
I will try. Hallo, können Sie mich hören? Wir sind hier, Ihnen zu helfen. Bitte lassen Sie Ihre Waffen fallen. He appears to be in shock.
Keep your eyes open, people. I don't like the looks of this.
That is just a terrible move. Using up so little of my second movement, but... well, whatever. Maybe it's not that bad.
Delta 3, move in and disarm him. Carefully.
Seems like a good idea. Well, Rookie Bogdanov was killed.
He's down. Delta 1 is down.
Rookie Ray was killed.
Central, we're taking fire from multiple X-rays.
This guy's got me pinned down, taking heavy fire.
Damn it. Delta 2, you're flank 2. Find some better cover. All right, Delta 2. Weapons free. Get ready to fire. Nice shot. Delta 4, you're freed up to move. Get out of there and get into cover. Now toss your grenade at the enemy in front of you. Now get ready for their counterattack. Look out, Delta 4. There's another one coming in behind you. Damn it.
Rookie Miyamoto was killed.
Now, Delta 2. Let's tip the odds in our favor. Look around for a position where you can flank the enemy. That's it. You have a clear shot from that position. Fire.
Central, I think that's it. It's over.
Roger that, Delta. Secure the bodies and head back to the Sky Ranger for immediate extraction.
And that's the tutorial.
Affirmative. We are coming home.
Commander to the barracks. Commander to the barracks.
Commander, the soldier is waiting for you in the armory.
Yeah.
Recruit from Delta Squad made it back alive.
Let me out! Let me out! Let me out!
As you know, Commander.
Yeah, oh my god, let me out! Yes, I know, let me out! Let me access the menu so I can start a new game! Oh my god!
This soldier will now carry a rocket launcher.
Yes, he will, let me out!
The aliens won't know what hit him. Oh, Dr. Valen asked to see.
Oh my god, come on!
Sounded important.
Commander to the research labs. Commander to the research labs.
I must go to the research labs. I can't even. The game is soft lock. I've been spamming escape too much. I mentioned before, I don't actually want to do the tutorial because it locks me into, like, a bunch of stuff for the first month that I don't want to do. I just wanted to show the story mission, basically, of the tutorial of Operation Devil's Moon with Delta Squadron and all that. Anyway, so we're now going to start a new game. Tutorial off. Meld tutorial will be on. Progeny and Slingshot will be on. Iron Man off. Second wave. Let's do new economy. Yeah, let's do these two, give them more personality. We're gonna do training roulette. So all of the abilities will be randomized. I have a mod installed called Rig the Roulette Wheel, which lets me see what the abilities are gonna be ahead of time so I can make informed decisions when picking the abilities. Sure, why not? I will not be playing Impossible. I considered playing on easy, honestly, because I have nothing to prove. So we're going to be starting in Asia. Now, if we were in the tutorial, we could have only picked North America or Europe to start in, but we'll be starting in Asia.
The area of engagement for this mission will be in India.
That object is different from the others. It does not appear to be the same type of pod we've seen used by the aliens during their abduction operations. We may gain new insights if we recover it.
This appears to be a containment device of some kind. We can only assume it has an internal self-destruct mechanism, like the other alien equipment. Although it must have already been disabled somehow.
Be advised, Commander. Intel confirms enemy activity in this area.
What do you mean by the accents in the tutorial?
In hand, Commander. Moving. There may be additional canisters like this one in the area. The more we can recover, the more we'll learn about what's inside them.
Any others you find may still have operational self-destruct modules. Be careful.
Roger that. Scanning. Moving to position. Roger that. Scanning.
Yeah, no, I was asking what you meant by that.
Aye, aye, Commander.
The last resort, I think. No. I think it's just, they are, like, simpler or easier or something, I don't know.
That is not good. Got it covered.
Whoa. And the game crashed. Fantastic. I guess we go again. Hope you didn't like those rookies, because we apparently were not keeping them. No, that the accents for your base don't change. Whoops. Wow.
You'll be heading into Japan for the next mission.
Wow, the exact same location, but this time it's in Japan instead of India.
The same type of pod we've seen used by the aliens during their abduction operations. We may gain new insights if we recover it.
There's not that much
This appears to
customization.
be a containment device of some kind. We can only assume it has an internal self-destruct mechanism, like the other alien equipment. Although it must have already been disabled somehow.
Be advised, Commander. Intel confirms enemy activity in this area.
There may be additional canisters like this one in the area. The more we can recover, the more we'll learn about what's inside them.
Any others you find may still have operational self-destruct modules. Be careful.
Aye, aye, Commander.
On the move. Okay.
I've got my eyes on.
I'm on the move.
Heading to that location.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll get to see what the customization is like when we get there after this mission.
Scanning.
There's the other meld canister.
Headed there now.
Location confirmed.
Eduardo Delgado.
Yes, sir.
Got it covered. Into that.
Enemy troops.
Jeez, almost shot the meld. There we go.
X-ray down.
I'm rolling.
The energy signature coming from that device implies the self-destruct mechanism is still intact and priming for detonation. You need to move quickly to recover it before it's too late. Heading to that location. I'm rolling. Into that.
Moving to Overwatch.
Come get some. Yeah, I'm on it. I'm all over it. It's been secured. Affirmative. Covering.
Okay, now we can take the rest of the mission at our leisure.
That should provide us with an ample supply of this substance for analysis.
In Bewegung. Verstanden. Ich habe alles im Blick.
On the move.
Move to Overwatch.
Anyone in here?
Here they come.
Hello!
On the move.
Hey buddy, what's up?
Taken care of.
Sichere Abraham.
I feel, Commander.
Rolling. I feel, Commander.
Moving.
Destroy a perfectly good window.
Moving out.
Get covered by the Slurpee machine.
Feind in Sicht.
Wow, that's an incredibly destructible window sill as well. The wall around it fell down too. At 1 HP, I might as well use the pistol because it doesn't have ammo.
Ist doch Riesenkacke.
Moving.
Well done, Commander. Recovering this material should give us a leg up on whatever it is the aliens are developing. I'm sure the doctors will be eager to get started.
Now we actually get to visit base for the first time.
Commander to the research labs.
Welcome to XCOM HQ, Commander. I'm Central Officer Bradford. My role in this project is twofold: providing tactical support for our field operations, and keeping you briefed on the current situation. My efforts should allow you to focus on the bigger issues at hand. Speaking of which, we have a soldier waiting for a promotion in the barracks. I'll let you get to it.
Here we go. We have Eduardo Delgado, the Assault. And it looks like he's destined to become a medic.
Commander to the research labs. Commander to the
Yeah.
research labs.
Bjorn Larsen. I think that's Norwegian, Swedish, one of those. Multi-classing. Not quite. Again, this is because of training roulette. The abilities are all randomized within certain limits. Some abilities are fixed, but ooh, lightning reflexes is always nice. Support. Okay, you're gonna have Savior, but no other medkit abilities. That's a little awkward. You might not see that much use, Mr. Wagner.
Commander to the research labs. Commander
And
to the
Kazuko
research labs.
Okada. Oh my god, you're gonna get sniper suppression. That's funny. Well, the major one is you can't you have to take that one. There's no alternate
The
no options.
recovered artifacts are being unloaded, and the research team is waiting your orders. We'll get started as soon as you give the order, Commander.
I look at
Commander to the research
yeah.
labs.
See,
Commander
Savior
to
is
the
it's his
research labs.
major ability. What do we got in the officer training school? Nothing yet.
Hello, Commander. My name is Dr. Valen. I oversee the research labs. This is where all of XCOM's research and development takes place. We have already begun analyzing the artifacts recovered from our first encounter with the aliens. Based on our preliminary...
Oh, my audio blipped out, and apparently XCOM is one of those games where it is not going to readjust the audio device, and it crashed the game. Fantastic. I hope there was an autosave. Or else this is going to be a very awkward type of stream. I don't know, we're about to find out. Also, how did they build this entire base in, like, in the hours after first contact? We do not have autosave. We're doing it again, boys! I think that's actually in here. Enable autosave. There we go. We go again! Well, I didn't like that support that one guy we got anyway. Yeah, I've turned autosave on now. Asia, still. Hi! You didn't miss much. We had a couple of game crashes. We have now turned on autosave.
That object is different from the others. It does not appear to be the same type of...
Oh my god, we have a natural-born Kawaii McAnime here.
We may gain new insights if we recover it.
Be advised, Commander. Intel confirms enemy activity in this area.
This appears to be a containment device of some kind. We can only assume it has an internal self-destruct mechanism, like the other alien equipment. Although it must have already been disabled somehow.
There may be additional canisters like this one in the area. The more we can recover, the more we'll learn about what's inside.
We've got Kawaii McAnime's brother.
Any others you find may still have operational self-destruct modules. Be careful.
What should his name be, do you think? And he's Russian! Sugoi McAnime. I was thinking the same thing, honestly. For those not in the know, a long time ago, I did an XCOM soldier named Kawaii McAnime who had this exact hairstyle, the green guile cut. Did bright pink armor and everything.
I'm on it, Commander.
So it looks like we have a successor. I know, I feel like we could do something to lean into the fact that he's Russian as well.
Mechanism is still intact and priming for detonation. You need to move quickly to recover it before it's too late.
Not sure what name that would be, though.
Heading there now.
Oh. There we go. Hey, you got the kill, too.
Rolling.
Jestem w drodze.
Voy.
Got it covered.
Tak jest.
Ricevuto. Occhi aperti.
En guardia, por supuesto.
Copy that.
I feel like, what do we name Kawhi McAnime's Russian brother is a question that has never been asked in human history and will never be asked again.
Moving out.
Excellent work, Commander. That should provide us with an ample supply of this substance for analysis.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm Overwatch.
Por aquí tengo algo. Estoy en marcha. Maldita sea, el enemigo sigue vivo.
Ci vediamo all'inferno. I agree, Commander. Heading to that location. Come get some. Zaraz tam będę.
Ubicación confirmada.
Żaden się nie prześlizgnie. Ci będę io.
It truly is amazing the absolutely stupid questions that we can come up with and enjoy.
Ricevuto. Jestem w drodze.
Horizon, comandante.
Wypatruję wroga. Will do. Mi muovo. Już idę. Widzę cel.
Funny alien noise.
Bersaglio mancato. Pudło!
Done, Commander. Recovering this material should...
Commander to the research labs. Commander to the research
Welcome to XCOM
We
HQ.
saw that cutscene already.
Taking care of business down there. And without so much as a scratch.
Close combat specialist on a sniper. Okay, so you're going to be snapshot and not squad sight. Oh, that's funny. That's very funny. Alright, here's, here he is.
Commander to
Field
the
medic,
research
but doesn't
labs.
have the other
Commander
one, so
to the
probably just give
research
him will
labs.
to survive. Well, I'm not sure. Does have deep pockets, which would give him 4 med kits, but he'll have bad med kits because he doesn't have the other abilities that go with it. Actually, between gunslinger, low profile, will to survive, he might
Commander
actually
to
make a
the
pretty
research
good
labs.
covert
Commander
operative.
to the research labs.
Resilience. Hollow targeting.
The recovered artifacts are being unloaded, and the research team is waiting your orders. We'll get started as soon as you give the order, Commander.
Commander to the research labs.
You, it was you.
Commander to the research labs.
Oh, sorry, he's not Russian, he's Polish. My mistake. And so that he looks like his sister. I have a mod that makes starting soldier customization a bit more varied.
Commander to the research labs. Commander to the research labs.
There we go. Sugoi McAnime. Everyone's favorite soldier. Everyone else's customization can probably wait a bit once they get more of a presence. Don't worry about it. What you think this isn't regulation?
To the research labs. Commander to the research labs.
I don't know what you mean.
Hello, Commander. My name is Dr. Farlan. I oversee the research labs. This is where all of XCOM's research and development takes place. We have already begun analyzing the artifacts recovered from our first encounter with the aliens. Based on our preliminary findings, we believe we can use them to develop some new equipment for our soldiers. With your approval, we will begin research immediately.
So we can research with a few research options. Xenobiology. It is crucial that we gain a thorough understanding of the alien physiology in order to develop weapons and tactics better suited to combating them. Weapon fragments. These fragments are all that remain of the powerful alien weaponry we've encountered so far. Further study could lead to advances in our own weapons development programs.
To engineering. Commander to engineering.
Alien materials. The aliens appear to be using materials that are lighter and stronger than anything we've ever seen. A cursory examination has already given us ideas for ways to improve the soldiers' current body armor, but more research is required. Meld recombination. The invaders appear to have deployed canisters of this strange substance in human-populated areas, perhaps as an experiment. It might also be a weapon of some kind. Further analysis could shed light on its potential dangers and applications. We're going to start with xenobiology.
I agree. That does seem to be the most pressing of our current research options. We'll begin immediately. I will notify you when a complete report is available.
Dr. Valen, a bit of a suck-up. She always, no matter what you pick, she always says she agrees that it's the most pressing option.
Ah, Commander. I was wondering when you'd be stopping by. Welcome to engineering. Anything they can dream up in the research labs, we can build it here. Speaking of which, Dr. Valen has just sent us some new schematics. With your approval, we will begin fabrication.
It's engineering. We don't have a whole lot we can build right now. I am going to get some satellites going.
Our current satellite uplink facilities are at full capacity. We should build additional uplinks as soon as possible to allow for new satellite deployments.
Actually, hold on. Can I change that? No. But it's going to take 20 days, so best that I get them started ASAP. Scan for activity. And abductions.
We picked up multiple requests for assistance. Abductions in progress are marked on the hologlobe.
I really want those $200. We're going to clear out our squaddies. And we're going to bring in 4 new rookies. Oh my god, Zinchenko! My very first playthrough had a soldier named Anna Zinchenko. And she was my goat. She was a sniper. Load out, nothing to customize here. Alright boys, let's go.
We have visual on the mission site. Setting down.
The drop site for this operation will be in Canada. We've picked up a local broadcast indicating alien activity within a major metropolitan area. We should get down there and eliminate any hostiles.
Alright, remember chat, this is apparently a major metropolitan area. Keep that in mind when you look at the layout of this map.
Strike 1, this is Central. You are free to engage all hostile contacts in the AO. Don't take any chances.
Looks like a, looks like a big city, right? Let's see, can I use my psychic powers to detect any meld? not yet.
Voy hacia allá. Headed there now.
Will do. Спешу.
Maybe like 100 years after we're bombed. Yeah. Oh, there's Mel.
Я весь внимание.
Commander. I'm on it, Commander. That's what we're looking for.
Приказ получен, командир.
De acuerdo. What's making that noise? Enemy
Hello,
inside.
friends. So ideally, I want each rookie to get at least 1 kill to guarantee that they get a promotion. That'll be easier said than done, mind you.
Roger that. Throwing grenade.
It's random. Oh, that didn't explode quite as violently as I thought it would.
Headed there now.
Yeah, take a shot.
Damn it. Ya voy.
You actually go on Overwatch there.
Выполняю.
No, it's random.
Tiro desviado. ¡Evacuación! ¡Necesitamos evacuación de emergencia! ¡Ahora, maldita sea!
Hey, nice shot. Alright, this is risky, but
On the move. Enemy spotted.
oh, there goes my. Oh, the sound did come back. It was just because it was in a cutscene last time. In case you're wondering what causes that, that is my my mini freezer toggling power.
Incoming!
And so Johnson got a kill. Laura Johnson got a kill.
Разберемся. Ну, подходите, гады.
Oh, there's the other milk container.
Raining death over here.
Nah, as far as I know, people always knew it was random.
Got the goods. Moving to position. No way, that just happened.
Oh good, here comes more of them. Just what I wanted.
Watch the flanks.
Will do.
Okay, so Stone got a kill, so that leaves Gutierrez and Zinchenko both need kills. I think she probably needs to worry more about surviving than getting kills, but is there full cover you can get to? Oh, kind of. I don't know if that counts as her kill or not, honestly. You cannot stay there.
That's affirmative.
Oh, you got a second kill. Up he goes, Zinchenko. I'm gonna have to rename you. Zinchenko. Oh, there's only one Zinchenko in my heart. Really? Only 65% with that? Damn it, 80, that's more like it.
Aye, aye, Commander. Need a resupply. Missed the target.
Time to motor.
Used all the grenades. You're on Overwatch. I really want you to get this kill if possible. Perfect.
Good work out there, Strike One.
If I may, Commander, the labs are on high alert. Teams are standing by for your orders. We can begin researching the newly recovered artifacts immediately.
Commander, to the situation. Commander, to the situation.
Alright, 2 supports and 2 assaults. Incredible. Grenade, heat ammo. Gun and gun. Port. Still no medics.
We will be in touch, Commander.
Need more
Commander, to the
engineers.
situation.
Every member of the council is going to want satellite coverage, so we should plan our deployments carefully.
What's everyone's funding looking like? And of course, in the most money-giving countries are the ones that I may not put satellites over in the end game.
facilities at maximum capacity. Additional uplink required. Satellite uplink facilities at maximum capacity. Additional uplink required.
Let's see. I don't think those 4 rookies in the next mission. Yet nothing there yet.
Satellite coverage now available over.
You're telling me that we should risk the lives of our troops so we can take one of these things alive?
Yes. Without a live specimen, I'm afraid we've reached the pinnacle of what my team is able to accomplish.
And how do you suggest we do this, Doctor?
The autopsy I've just completed confirms that the alien's physiology is quite similar to our own. A highly concentrated electrical current delivered at close range should cause neuromuscular...
Close range? And what happens if it doesn't work? Do you really think this is worth the risk?
I do. We do not know our enemy. How can we hope to stop something that we do not understand? If we can capture one of these creatures alive, we may be able to communicate with it.
And interrogate it. Find out what they want. Where they're operating from.
Yes. That possibility outweighs all risks, in my opinion. I can construct a safe enough facility to house our captive, but I do not know how we could possibly communicate with it.
Not to worry. I will see to that.
All right. I'll speak to the commander.
Agent.
No, the training roulette is, well, it's random. Normally, base game supports have a bunch of abilities they can get that make medkits better. Any soldier can have a medkit, but it's usually not that good. It's a single-use item that heals 3 health. Supports can get stuff like Field Medic, which gives them 3 uses. Or ones that make them heal an extra 4 health, so they do 7 health. Or they can be used to revive a downed soldier. So you usually have a soldier that's, takes all of those abilities and specializes in using medkits. Training roulette means anyone can get them. But it also means no one can get them, potentially. Alright, Xenobiology, codename Mobius. We've managed to successfully map the alien specimen's entire genome, although I wasn't entirely sure it would be possible using our existing DNA sequencing techniques. However, our success has led to the startling realization that this creature's genetic structure is quite similar to our own. This discovery has piqued the interest of the research team, as it only raises more questions as to the origin of the species. Having examined several of the alien corpses, we've also observed a trend. Key components of the alien's genetic structure are mirrored perfectly across each of the specimens. Although it is presumptive at this point to draw conclusions as to how this is possible, I believe it is only logical to assume this alien is the product of aggressive genetic engineering, well beyond anything conceived of on Earth. If the aliens are truly capable of this sort of manipulation at a cellular level, I fear we may have only scratched the surface of their technological advantages over us. In any case, further research is imperative, and while we've obviously made a number of discoveries working with the alien corpses, I feel we may need to acquire a living specimen if we truly hope to find the answers to these questions. New facility available, alien containment. And yeah,
This technology has a number of potential applications. I'm sure the science team is eager to begin. I'll notify you as soon as we have something significant to report.
Contact detected.
Oh, we got an alien UFO.
We have eyes on the bandit.
Central, this is Voodoo 37. We have a confirmed kill on Bogey 001. I repeat, the UFO is down. I'll copy, over.
Solid copy, Voodoo 37. Nice work. Central out. All right, people. Retask Recon Satellite Bravo and get me a visual on that crash site.
She's coming into range now, sir.
On screen. Magnify. Still in one piece. Commander, I recommend we get a strike team to the crash site immediately.
Alright, let it be known, the 10th of March 2015 is the day the first alien UFO was shot down. Alright, let's send the Sky Ranger. I'm actually gonna send a proper team on this one. And then assault. Depends on game settings and things like that. Usually you'll be done by the end of the year. If you're playing on Marathon, with this Marathon second wave option, it can go longer. Especially if you're playing the popular Long War mod, which can make it take several years.
Touching down.
You'll be heading into Japan for the next mission. It looks like the aliens went down in a sparsely populated area. If there are civilians in the area, I hope they stay clear.
Oh, for sure, I've done that.
This is Big Sky. We're just north of the crash site. Strike 1 is in position to engage.
Loud and clear, Big Sky. We'll monitor those readings from here. Strike 1 is authorized to assault the alien craft.
You know what? I'm gonna save just because. Oh, it already did. Just checking to see if there's any immediately visible meld in the fog. Doesn't look like it. Wow, that was fast. Yeah, shotgun from here is not going to be so good. Big weapon. I'm taking the shot. One down. It's good. Nice.
Time to motor.
Another scan for meld. Birds chirping outside, how lovely. Right, no meld immediately visible.
Enseguida. That's affirmative. Andando. Roger that. Poniéndome en guardia.
Thanks. Oh, wow, both meld locations revealed. One up that way and one over this way.
Moving.
Probably way in the back somewhere.
Heading there now. Manos a la obra.
So, fun fact about the soldiers' voices being in different languages. In the base game, that wasn't a thing. It was added with the expansion. It's not actually, quote, new, end quote, content. It's actually, the game was released in several other languages, and the voice packs you can get are just the other languages the game was released in.
Okay.
I figure, well, might as well make it available. Hello. Why did they give the outsiders such luscious lips? Let's be honest here.
They're trying to flank us down. Headed there now.
Wrecked. Oh, there's Meld. Oh. Well, we're not getting that Meld. That's going to explode.
Sí, señor.
I'm kind of surprised the outsider wasn't the end of it. Oh, there's the other Meld.
Alien object in sight. Eyes peeled, Commander. Voy. Ya estoy.
Facciamolo! Rozkaz, ruszam!
Oh, they're that way.
Hay algo ahí fuera.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hostiles avistados. Me tienen flanqueada.
Are they in range of... Well...
Mission accomplished.
That'll do it. And we automatically collect the other Meld. Love a good rocket launcher.
Outstanding. Not only did our troops return safely, but the meld they recovered will certainly advance our development of new technologies based on this substance.
That's kind of insulting that you would say that when I lost one of the canisters. Let's visit the gray market and sell these damaged computers and stuff. They have no benefit, we just sell them. Yep.
Operational.
Let's build alien containment.
Commander, we're receiving a transmission from the Council. Coming on screen.
Hello, Commander. Oh, I think this is Sergeant Karloff. Oh, a sergeant! Wow, okay, that's a surprisingly good reward this early on. Reports indicate a UN official and his associates were caught in the middle of an alien attack in Germany. If this official is killed or abducted by the aliens, it would undoubtedly spread panic and reduce the effectiveness of XCOM. You need a squad of your soldiers to escort the target safely to the extraction point.
Excellent. We look forward to seeing your progress.
Yeah, let's send in some rookies. Oh, look at this dude.
Touching down.
The first council
Our target
mission.
site is near the German border.
Okay, so this mission does not have any melds, so we can take as long as we like.
UN official Peter Van Dorn and his
Nope, it's Van
entourage
Dorn,
were
not
caught in
Karloff.
an
My bad.
explosion that decimated a nearby bridge.
I knew the guy got the
Hostiles
names mixed up.
converging on the area. We need you to confirm Mr. Van Dorn is still alive and bring him back safe before the whole place is overrun. New objective received.
Hey, friendly's over here.
Moving to position. Moving to that. I've got my eyes on.
I happen to know something about how the scripting for this mission works. So long as we don't go stand next to him, we can advance down the rest of the map and clear most of it out, and then come back.
Heading there now.
Да, командир.
Moving to position.
We can take this nice and slow.
I feel watch. Aye, aye. I'm rolling.
Выполняю.
Orders confirmed. On the move. Headed there now.
He is going to keep going, hey, friendly's over here, until we go talk to him, but that's okay.
Heading there now. Target acquired.
Behold, the Thin Man. Well, down he goes. And that was right. Got a kill.
Иду к точке.
Rolling out.
Your distant pop music. It's very, not fitting.
Okay.
Бегом.
Rolling. Aye, aye, Commander. I'm on. I've got my eyes on.
They got their eyes on.
Так точно. You the ops team? Get over here.
We have a new objective.
Oh no, wait, that's... Okay, I misremembered. So the guy back here is actually someone else.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Hey, what's up?
Roger that. Overwatch. Подходите, гады.
Get down here. Not fair if I have all the fun.
Yeah, that's Van Dorn. I actually missed this guy's dialogue entirely. Whoopsie. It's been a while since I've done this.
Headed there now. Eyes on target.
Oop. Oh, this guy got 2 kills. Nicely done.
You coming down here or what?
Not yet.
I'm ready. Roger that. Push ahead.
You the ops team? Get over here.
I believe Long War makes it so that when you complete this mission, you actually recruit Van Dorn as a soldier, which I think is very funny.
Double time. On the move. Move into position. Overwatch. Aye, aye.
Get down here. Not fair if I have all the fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, alien spotted.
Enemy spotted.
The Alemaus. Oh, apparently they were 2 individual packs of 1. Sure, that might as well be how it is.
No way that just happened. Damn it. Enemy is still alive.
Разберемся.
Держу сектор. Roger that. Scanning.
Well, he's just straight up dead.
Down here or what?
We do not have any medkits, so he's a goner. Well, unless we can somehow end this mission in 3 turns, which we can't.
Так точно.
Напрыгался.
Knew I should have played on easy.
I'm on the move.
But it's fine, we're getting a new soldier from this mission anyway. So he'll be replaced.
You the ops team? Get over here.
Ready to engage. Good to go.
Перезарядился. Get down here. Not fair if I have all the fun.
Heading to that location.
Я в пути.
I'm rolling.
Thank God you're here. I'm still breathing, but I can't say the same for a lot of my boys. Let's get out of here before any more of those things show up. I don't know what outfit you're from, but I haven't seen gear like that before.
Commander, we should get the VIP back to the Sky Ranger as soon as possible.
If we get out of here alive, I just hope I can get a shot at these bastards. I owe it to my men. I just wish I could have done more for my people. I lost some good men.
Are you gonna move? Or...
It was looking bad out there. might not have made it if you didn't show up.
Commander. Strike one. We've got a wave of X-rays closing on your location. Eyes up.
Hey, buddy.
Let's do this. What's the shield, Commander?
The right got a promotion.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Я мигом.
Rolling out. Eyes peeled, Commander.
Looking in the corner.
Enemy forces headed your way, Strike One. Get ready.
Y'all seeing how this is working with the triggers based on the civilians' movement? Man, this guy, he already had a promotion. He's like, I just gotta keep killing.
Got it. Moving. Got it. Moving.
Вас понял. Двигаюсь к точке.
Affirmative. Covering now. What's the shield, Commander?
I owe you one. Seriously. I wouldn't be here without your help.
Executed to the numbers, Strike One. Get back here on the double.
Never mind that we had our first casualty. Executed to the numbers. Rip Perez. My god, he just really loves giving me supports and assaults, huh? Well, there's Field Medic, but doesn't have the other abilities. There's Revive, but doesn't have Field Medic. My god. We got a sniper.
We will be watching.
Commander, you can now honor our soldiers by awarding them medals.
I was gonna rename the soldier Van Dorn, but it's a it's a girl. Okay, let's see. I think you're gonna be a snapshot sniper. Let's see. Ursula Lange, Spectre. I'm thinking white hair. Oh, wait. Yeah, there we go. Spectre. Maybe it should be black armor. Sick. How do you only have one heavy? That is absurd. That's the metals, we're not going to use them yet.
Excavation complete.
I don't have don't have enough engineers. Research report, codename Spark. Completed our research into the arc thrower prototype, and we believe this device is ready for final production and engineering. The mechanism functions on the... Oh, excuse me. The mechanism functions on the basic premise of neurological disruption, emitting a focused electromagnetic pulse capable of confusing and incapacitating targets within a limited range. As this is our first venture into the field of non-lethal weapons based on the alien physiology, it's safe to assume there may be unexpected results in the field. It's very likely that some aliens will resist the disabling effects of the weapon, in which case it might be more effective to weaken the enemy first. AKA, you gotta lower the Pokemon's health before you throw a Pokeball at it. The arc thrower is also constrained by our current power supply technology, which limits its effectiveness to 2 shots per deployment. Any captives retrieved from the field will have to be housed in an alien containment facility. I strongly advise we build that facility before attempting to capture live specimens. Let's do alien materials.
I expected that would be a priority research task, Commander. I'll begin allocating resources to the project immediately.
I just built a medkit just to have one. So annoying we don't have the engineers to get another,
Our satellite is prepped and standing by for launch.
Don't have enough for another satellite uplink in time for the end of the month.
We are ready to deploy it on your orders. Commander, we're tracking several reported abductions via the hologlobe.
6 engineers, please. Oh yeah, it's well, I guess let's take our only heavy. Let's take Sugoi McAnime. Hold on. Let's sell some stuff. Oh, I need $1 more. There we go. And now we can have 5. Bring anime. Bring our only heavy. Let's bring this guy who was a killing machine in his first mission. Surprised he ended up as a support. And I want an assault. I forgot to put the arc thrower on.
Touching down.
I'm so glad it lets me go back. I'm sure the fact that costs several in-game hours won't matter.
We have visual on the mission site.
Get ready to deploy. Our AO is within the continental United States.
Central, this is Big Sky. Strike team is touching down now. Standing by for your orders.
Roger, Big Sky. Reading you 5 by 5. Strike
Meld.
1 has the green light for deployment.
Meld detected. Aliens detected. Lots of aliens detected. Can I get a twofer? No.
Going in for the kill. Already there.
Kapow.
He's down. Boy. Va una granada.
Ow. Haha.
In Bewegung. Und darauf.
Oh, James didn't like that. The crasher. Quite annoying, isn't it? I don't remember having this problem in the past. Well.
Verstanden, Commander. Weit in Sicht.
Really? Really? Wow. Well, come on now. I would like to play the video game. If at all possible.
Verstanden, Commander. Kontakt.
It's a very big bullet hole.
Tak jest.
Ew. Are you kidding? Alright, we're gonna give this one more shot.
Verstanden, Commander. Feinde gesichtet.
Tak jest. Łap wszystkie!
Nope. Alright, it just doesn't like this mission. Well, I guess, XCOM has decided that's the end of the stream. Thank you for coming. Sorry about that. Maybe back to regularly scheduled programming in the future. We will see. Hopefully, if not, hopefully I can just get this working right. Bye-bye.